Right, I'm setting, first thing, I've just arrived at the beach. I'm setting up little guy to film because there is a thunderstorm over the sea, over Sigihor, I presume. So, little guy's going to be filming that. While I now get all my other gear out, like a military operation. There's so much gear. Up. I enjoy it. The 50 odd kilos of backpack I have now, with tripod and cameras and water and first aid kit and tools for the bike and puncture repair outfits and just lots of stuff. Towels, water, did I mention water? And I don't know, a lot of stuff anyway. The essential tip for a successful blogger, for a successful person who comes down and takes films and photos. So, I've found a new apartment, not a million miles away from where I live at the moment, but it's in a compound, modern compound, where the owner, her mother, her daughter, her niece all live, and next to it is a purpose-built apartment, sort of vertical apartment, which has, on the ground floor, it has a bathroom and kitchen, fully equipped kitchen, and a bed. And I think this was for visitors from Germany, because the ladies, whoa, I hope that came out. That was a beauty across the sky. And the lady, I'm not sure, I'd have to say young lady, because everyone's young to me, probably in her 40s, had a long-term partner who is 78, is still alive, but fortunately has very serious heart problems and cannot fly again and will never come back. So I don't know how the relationship goes now, but she has once a year visitors who are, I'm not sure, the brother or someone of the German guy, and they come and take this apartment for 2 months, which means after 7 months I would have to move out, but I can have a dog. They would like to have a dog actually. Their dog died some time ago and they'd like to have a dog, so if I move out, and I think this arrangement may change actually, if I move out to allow this relative to come and visit, German relative, the dog, assuming I have a dog, could stay there in the compound because they will look after and love it. And if it is the case that I have to leave 2 months, I'll probably take advantage of that and go touring on my motorbike, tour the Philippines as I've wanted to do for some time. Anyway, I think that might all change because the lady knows I met her mother. Mother's 4 years older than me, so, but still very sprightly. Met the whole family and we got on very well together, and I think they might think that if the German visitor, who is not a relative, wants to visit, they'll find him Airbnb accommodation and let me carry on living there. But anyway, that's all in the future. I'm finalising the details this afternoon, and then I have to tell my horrible landlord, that should be fun, that I'm leaving tomorrow. And that let the fun begin. But he better take it calmly, because I'm not in the mood to argue with him anymore. He's a horrible person, and he's getting what he deserves. If you treat me like shit long enough, especially as I'm 14 years older than him, I've been round the block many more times than him, I won't put up with it anymore. The restrictions, mucking around with my motorbike, all the stupid stuff he does. No dog, of course. Now, that brings us to Scruffy, of course. I will have to go, and I'd like to have Scruffy. I'm sure he would fit in fine with his household. He's very calm and friendly. I have to go and see the young owners of Scruffy, who it seems they've abandoned Scruffy into my care. So I don't know. That's I don't know. Excuse me a moment, I'm trying to set up my poor old camera. Trying its hardest to work. Driving me crackers at this. Every evening I partially take it to bits to clean the shutter release button and all the things without working. I will have to resolve that finally, but that takes money. I'm due a very good pension payday on the 31st of May, because they haven't paid me yet the extra that I'm due anyway, and that plus the extra that the pensioners in the UK have been awarded from the 4th of April. They have quite a significant pay rise, and I'm not sure how much mine will be, because these pensions vary depending on your contributions and the direction of the wind or whatever they do. Now, I paid all my national insurance. Even when I was abroad I paid it, and so I should get the full new pension. But anyway, let's get a pleasant surprise on the 31st of May. Now, back to my landlord. Of course, he took a month's security deposit, and I'm going to tell him, okay, well, I'm not going to pay you the rent for June because I won't be here anyway, and you could take it out of the security deposit. Rather than argue with him, but he'll argue anyway. In some respects, I hope he gets physical about it, because I would love to put him on the ground, all 120 kilos of him, whatever it is, 6 feet something, out of condition, whereas young David has been getting into condition with all the swimming and stuff. And I'll try a little bit of Aikido on him if he wants to play games. But anyway, I hope not. He'll shout and scream, but there's really nothing he can do. And if he's honest with himself, he'll realise he is the author of his own misfortune. So I like the apartment, but I don't like the way he runs the apartment and his behaviour. I mean, yesterday the workers at the motorbike garage were revving up some motorbike, or the tuning or whatever they were doing, making quite an old noise, but it's not like in the middle of the night. And he came out of his apartment shouting and screaming at me, obviously drunk. He's doing a lot of that at the moment, getting drunk. Oh, another one. I hope this is being captured by my trusty little guy. So now I'm in stripped down because it's not as hot now, but it's very humid. I was at Sillyman Beach, sitting talking to my beloved Patricia, when along came a rather hot heat, not hot looking, 36-year-old Belgian guy. He was on a brand new bicycle. It turns out he's staying in something called the Monkey House, inspiring name, the Monkey House boarding house for backpackers. And they lend brand new bicycles to their guests, and he's come on that, and he looks a bit worried. I said hello to him. He said, "Is it safe to be here?" I said, "In what respect?" He said, I said, "If you're talking about is it safe to be around Philippine people enjoying a day on the beach?" Yes, it is. "What about my bike?" I said, "What about it?" Patricia said, "Okay, bring it, park it inside my shop store, whatever it is. And he said, "Shall I lock it?" I said, "You're now being a bit insulting. The lady's just told you to park it inside her kiosk. Do you think someone's going to come in and steal it?" "Is it safe to go in the water?" I said, "Well, take a look at the beach and all the little 2 and 3-year-old kids splashing in the water with their parents sitting there unworried. What do you think? Of course it's safe. Otherwise they wouldn't be allowing their kids to go in the water." "What about jellyfish?" I said, "What about jellyfish?" It's just got on and on and on. A nice guy, but very naive. I said, "Well, we do get jellyfish, but not at this time of the year. We get sea urchins, but not at this time of the year. And as you could see, lots of people are running around in shallow water, so obviously there's no sea urchins or jellyfish." "Okay, but it's very hot." I said, "Well, it's been raining